Hi everyone, it's Moonlight Mason, and today I want to talk about Trisha's last video that she just posted this morning, and with her granny Panty in the kitchen frying the bacon and not allowing the grease off the bacon. She don't know how to cook. She just doesn't know how to cook. But before we get into that, I just wanted to share with you that I was at a park once and I saw a little boy with his parents, and the little boy was chasing a bunch of geese. And the problem, well, there's two problems, but he was chasing the bunch of geese into the road of traffic that were going into the park to park. And so, first of all, chasing the geese scares the geese, and so the geese don't think that this is a fun thing to be chased. And there were so many of them, and then cars were honking, and the parents were oblivious to what was going on. So instinctively, I don't need to think about what I'm going to say or if I should say something if it involves any kind of sentient being that's being harmed in any way. And so I immediately just react. And so I was kind of not too close, but I was a little far away, but I saw it. And so I started screaming and I said, hey, because like the people that were trying to park their cars, they didn't say anything other than honk the horn. And it just seemed like the parents just allowed the little boy to continue, chasing the geese into traffic. So I started screaming, hey, when the father walked towards me and he said, keep it moving. And then I kind of started laughing, which made him even, it pissed him even worse. And so he's walking towards me and he's like, what's so funny? And I said, nothing. I just never heard that phrase before. Keep it moving. I really like that. And that's what I told him. And I told my brother, let's keep it moving. Let's keep moving and see if we can find someone, of authority at the park to have, to get some help. So the reason I shared that story with you is the same with this morning's video on Trisha. She apologized for her past video. And why? The question is, why did she make this video this morning? Why hasn't she let it go, at least publicly, to us and kept it moving? Well, here are my opinions. Number one, she could have no other footage today to put up, and she already had previously recorded this, and she's going to be busy, perhaps recording her video, her music videos. Music videos are going in and doing, voice overlays or whatever. She's busy and she wanted to just put something up. That's one excuse. Two, views. So I think, again, I am triggered about the granny panty on, on YouTube. She can do it on Patreon or wherever she wants. Pero como esta muchacha tiene tiene tornillos tan suelto. And what that means is we all get that she's got some screws loose. So getting that she's got some screws loose in that brain of hers, because can you imagine Shannon Rose or someone else being in their granny panty and, a mother and being in their granny panty? Well, the reason I say this is because Tricia Paytas is like a stepmom to two children, but she's not thinking about that. She's thinking shock value. She's thinking comments. She's thinking how many views is she going to get. She doesn't care that, someone replied to me, commented that the reason she's wearing her granny panty is because they're comfortable. Well, yeah, as soon as I get home from my day, I take off my bra. First thing comes off the bra. And a lot of you I know take off your fake eyelashes, right? Because you just feel more comfortable. But we don't do it in front of the camera, especially when you have a certain responsibility as a step parent, you know, and she knows that Jason has said before, you know, keep it on the down low on YouTube when it comes to his children. Now, I don't know if the children's mother has, or if, you know, anyone has the ability to block certain channels on YouTube so that your children can only see content-friendly channels. I'm sure there is something like that, but I don't think Trisha cares about being demonetized. And I guess I am triggered about the granny panty. I mean, Trisha actually, you know, gets me, you know, moved and inspired so much to actually make these videos. And the reason I do is because it brings up different parts of ourselves that we can look at and ask, why? Why did she post this video? What was the gain for her? Was it a gain for everyone else for her to say, you know, I'm still depressed and upset about this last video on Trump that resurfaced? Why did you, Trisha, have to bring it up again? Views, I'm telling you, it's because of her gains. If all of you guys, just pretend, if all of you guys liked Trump, and don't you think Trisha would say that she likes Trump? She is being she's being who she thinks her viewers want her to be. And she also stated that she is reading the comments. So she's gone back and forth on this again. She said, I don't read the comments, and now she's actually reading the comments again, right? And a lot of the comments say, you know, we support you, don't worry about it, move on. You know, like she's doesn't know what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. So the other thing I wanted to mention is when people say, well, if you don't like her, don't watch her. Ooh, I got a good one for that. Because there are a lot of videos that Trisha does when she's eating that I can barely watch because it disgusts me. But you can listen. So you don't necessarily have to watch her videos, but you can always listen to them without watching. Or many of you guys also just like read the comments while you're listening to her. So to say if you don't like her, don't watch her, it kind of, that's getting old because I actually do like her. You know, like I said, I really get the tornillos en la cabeza that are spinning, and they're not in the right places. And I hope that all